What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. We are going to play some WWE Road to Glory. We're going to see how far we can get in the actual RTG. I know I won't be able to make it to the event card, well, just because I started this only a couple months ago. But we're still going to get as far as we possibly can, use the credits that we have to do some refreshes and stuff. But we're going to play some Road to Glory. Hopefully everybody, well, I know that there are a lot of people, especially in the Discord, that do play this and get pretty darn far, if not complete the whole entire thing. I really wish I could get that Becky Lynch card, man. Those new Goliaths look pretty sweet. I love the card design of them. I love the fact that we're getting free cards, or the free throwback cards. That is super cool. I really do enjoy the throwbacks, man. I really like throwbacks in the 2K, throwbacks in this. Look even better, but we are definitely going to do that. See how far we can actually get. And I do have a ton of cards that I really need to level up. Tons of cards that I need to, you know, increase the level on, just so. And some beast cards that I need to pro too. So I do have tons of cards that I need to work on, which will make the deck even better, and maybe even be able to get as far, I don't know, I think maybe through Monster I think I could probably get, but if not, you know, I will take Beast, I guess. Last time they had Road to Glory, I was only able to get to SummerSlam, the SummerSlam 17, but this one I think we're going to get a lot farther, just because I have, I think, 4 Titans and like 10 monster cards, so hopefully we can get that. And of course we do have the 2K stream tomorrow as well, so I'm glad that they have another event at least. It's not going to take too long before these cards start getting really good, though, at least the ones that I faced. At least that's what I learned last time I did this anyway. I don't know what, if anybody knows, you know, what deck you actually need to have in order to get to the very last event, and that would be nice. Let me know. I can't remember. Someone told me once, but I can't remember exactly what deck tier you needed to be able to get, or how many pros you actually had to have. If you could do it with Titan pros, or you actually had to have WrestleMania pros, or maybe even Titan pros. If you can do it with Titan pros, that would be awesome, because I think eventually I'll be able to get some of those, but as of right now I don't have any. Just Beast. I really like in this game how they can how they give you free credits, so you don't have to worry about spending money. That is definitely something different than in 2K, where you actually have to spend money on refreshes in order to continue the game. All of my credits, I think I've earned like 1,500 credits or something like that. Being able to get all of those without having to worry about spending money. Just got that Triple H a couple days ago in a pack. Oh, I do have the little playoffs going on right now. Hopefully I'll be able to get them done. If I can get them done, I'll open up the rewards and stuff. Those are so easy to win. Definitely different than basketball. I have never seen this card before. The card looks pretty sweet though. Not that it really has any. I love how they have fusion cards in here. The fusion cards in there. The throwback cards are in there. That's awesome. But that card, man, that Becky Lynch is absolutely amazing. Definitely wish I was able to have a strong enough deck to be able to get that. Has anyone ever counted how many actual game nights you have to use in order to get to the very end? Like, how many games do you actually have to do in order to make it to the Becky Lynch? Assuming, of course, you don't get any... God, I always want to call them the same things that 2K calls them, the hot streaks. I've been playing the 2K for so long that everything, every game mode, everything is all in reference to like the 2K stuff. Renegade, what is up, dude? You already have the WrestleMania and the Kurt Angle thing, dude. Well, I thought I started doing this last night. I was up last night, started playing it, and then I was like, you know what? Just for fun, maybe, you know how we do, because we do the Gauntlet streams, right? Just like tomorrow, we'll do the 2K Gauntlet stream, and then we'll do we do all the events for 2K. I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. You know, I'll give it a shot doing an event for WWE and just see how it goes. And so I didn't play all but one round yesterday to try to get through, you know, just one thing, because I'm not going to be able to finish. I mean, I know I won't be able to finish. I'll be able to get to, like, probably Monster. I mean, I don't know. Probably Monster. But, you know, I just thought it'd be fun just to give it a shot. Try it and see how it goes, man. I really, my fusion thing might be done today, actually, too. I think probably my very first Goliath is going to end up being from the fusion. Not that I'm doing a fusion Goliath right now. I'm only on Monster, but I'll have enough. Because Monster should be up today. I think it's up today, and then I'll do the next one, and then I'll do the one after that and get up to Goliath. Hopefully, if I can get some cards, because you probably need... I need to get the deck tier up, right, in order to be able to get enough cards to even do the Goliath. I'm sure you probably need like 3 WrestleMania cards in order to put in enough points for the Goliath. Have anybody got any good throwback cards from the free packs? I don't think that I've gotten anything above... I have done every single one. I even woke up in the middle of the night just so I could claim free packs to try to get some throwbacks. I think the highest, though, that I got was... I think WrestleMania. I think WrestleMania has been the highest that I've gotten. The best you got was an Elite John Cena. Yeah, that's definitely much better than what I did. I actually pulled, I think the highest ever was a Beast in that. I've pulled a Beast in that one time. But I don't think I've pulled anything ever higher than a Beast in those free packs. I've pulled WrestleMania, or I pulled SummerSlam 17 a couple times. but I don't think I've pulled anything higher than that before. I actually know who Mankind is. A lot of the throwback guys, a lot of the throwback cards and stuff are people that I know, just because they're older and stuff. So I know a lot of the older guys, which is cool, which is why like I want them, you know, just because they're all a bunch of people that I know. Instead of all of these guys that I do not know who they are. Hey, Tyler and Tyler. That Mankind card would be cool though. I wonder what the pull rates are on them. Anybody ever do does anybody do like how I do for 2K? How we do pull rates and stuff like that on 2K? At 100 resets and Monster Plus Plus, so my pull could come during the stream. That's awesome, dude. I need just one more card. Like, if I could get one more card, then I could be in Monster and get another Monster card. And hopefully it'll be a dupe. If I could get... I need to find, like, get some good luck and start pulling some dupes. I do have like 3 beast dupes that I haven't pro'd yet, just because I'm trying to upgrade their games or upgrade their matches. But I need to find a way. Like, I don't know if there's an easier way besides obviously the draft board, just like in 2K, or probably buying packs or something. But somehow getting Monster and Titan dupes, that's just somehow, if I could get those, then that would definitely increase the deck the most. Jacket, what is up, my dude? Welcome, man. Playing something a little different today, right? We got some WWE going on. Thought it'd be fun to do a little bit of the event. Since I'm going to be doing it anyway, and you know what, we might as well do it, because I do want to bring, I think it would be cool to bring over WWE to the new channel too, and that way, you know, as of right now, just trying to catch up, right? I just need to catch up. If I could catch up with everybody somehow, then definitely make the content obviously a little bit better, you know, once I get to at least WrestleMania or Goliath, being able to pull good pulls and do the same type of videos that we do for basketball for 2K. You love the background and the colors, man. Thanks, dude. I spend a ridiculous amount of hours in Photoshop trying to do backgrounds and thumbnails and all of that stuff. So I appreciate you acknowledging it, man. Definitely makes me smile, because that's one of my favorite parts of doing videos, is just making thumbnails and making these backgrounds and stuff for the streams and designing all that stuff, dude. I love Photoshop, and I love being able to design, you know, everything like how I wanted it to. Did you see the Goliath fusion and throwbacks? Man, I have seen the fusion, and I am getting that. I'm getting to the fusions for sure. I know, like I said, right now I am on what am I on? I'm on Monster right now. So as far as the fusion goes, I'll be done with, I think, the Monster fusion today. And then after the Monster fusion, I think I have enough cards to be able to put in for the next one. But then after that, I am definitely going to need some help. I am going to need tons of help. The throwback ones I love. The throwback cards are absolutely amazing, dude. I love the fusion or the throwback cards, man, because being that I don't watch wrestling, you know, and I'm like, this is making me get into the sport and stuff. Like, I don't know any of these new guys, or at least new for my knowledge and experience. So the throwbacks are definitely people that I know, which is cool. Have I seen all the Comic-Con trailers? Man, I've seen a ton of trailers. A ton of good-looking movies, man. I think the one that looks... I think Aquaman looks amazing. I think that movie looks absolutely amazing. There was another trailer that I saw that that I talked about yesterday. Well, no, maybe it was the day before yesterday. It was about the girl that's like that guy finds the head of a human or a robot or something, and then he goes back and he puts together this like girl with a robot body, and she's really small, like really small and skinny, but she like has some sort of, I don't know, she's like a karate kung fu ass kicking type of person, man. I think that trailer looked better than that. I think was the best trailer that I saw. I can't remember the name of the movie though. Grind Money in the Bank. Yeah, I'm doing Money in the Bank at the same time. So I am grinding Money in the Bank. I know that those cards are definitely good. It does take a while though, obviously, and being that I am new, I have not got every single strategy down, so it's gonna take a little bit. I know you need a balanced deck, and so I need to build up I need to increase or level up all of the monsters and all of my beast cards, and once I do that, then I think that the deck will be pretty balanced. I can make almost an entire Money in the Bank with all just regular monster and beast cards, and if I can level all of those up, then I think I will do okay in that. I just don't have enough cards to level up all the cards that I'm getting. I like Godzilla, King of Monsters. Yeah, Godzilla's gonna be amazing too. Oh, that Mickey James card looks pretty cool. There's gonna be a lot of movies coming out that look so good that I want to see. There's a lot of movies, a lot of games, we are definitely in the entertainment era. I mean, everything is just blowing up. There's probably within the next 4 or 5 months, probably like 8 games that I'm gonna end up buying. Not even to count the games on the mobile device, and then you have all the movies that are coming out that look amazing too, and god dang, it's just so much stuff. The fall is when most of your good mainstream games come out. Yeah. Actually, let me look. I'm going to look real quick to see if my fusion is done today. Oh, okay. So I have 21 hours, so it's not going to be done today. But like I said, I will have enough to do the Titan. Because I collect all of those enhancement cards, and so I use all of the enhancement cards for this, so I'll have enough to do the Titan. But after the Titan, the WrestleMania one's going to be a little hard, and then the Goliath one, I really got to increase the deck. Oh, you know what? Let's see what we get on our free throwback. Give me something good. Shazam also, yeah, Shazam is gonna be great. Diamond Dallas Page. Survivor. What a garbage card. I would do the watch ad, but for some reason on BlueStacks, man, the watch ad thing just doesn't work. Whoops. Mac, what is going on, my dude? This is crazy. 3,000 for the beach cards when they were free earlier. That's all. It's cool that they were free before, but 3,000 seems like that's a lot. Considering I did it 3 times and got a beast every time. I'm not paying 3,000 coins for a beast card. Especially being I learned last time from when we did that pack opening last stream from WWE, man. We got, what, out of 15 cards in those packs, 14 of them were the absolute worst cards you can get for the pack. So that is that scares me to want to purchase any packs ever. I know people say pack odds are shit, but I didn't think they were that bad. I mean, they're better in 2K than they are in that. I think this is the first time SuperCard has ever had fusion cards in any event. See, I mean, I think that's cool, man. I really dig it, dude. I really like how they add like certain pieces and certain like things like that to the game that 2K never does. I mean, every once in a while, I wouldn't say ever, because 2K has had events that had record setters in them and throwback cards and stuff. But it's pretty cool that they do that. I really dig it. I really want to get the fusions though. So, Renegade, maybe you can tell me this. So, out of all of the fusions that are in the fusion that you could get, from worst to best, are all of the fusions better than the regular cards of that tier? Not better than the event cards or throwbacks or whatever like that, but just regular cards. Like, are all the fusions, even the worst fusion, is the worst fusion better than the best regular card? Mac, sub, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the sub, dude. I just saw it pop up on the screen. Appreciate that. Also, in the description, since you are new to the channel, man, in the description, we are going to try to move over all of the sports related stuff to a new channel, because I do a ton of other games on this channel, non-sports related. So I think it'd be nice to have a sports dedicated WWE, basketball, football, Madden, all of that stuff. So I think it would be cool. So that's what we're going to try to do. So in the description is that link. We will eventually, once we start, since I just started WWE, I will eventually make a Discord channel for WWE. We have a 2K one right now that we talk about WWE in. So we have a channel in there that we talk about WWE and stuff, but I don't know if I have the link of the actual 2K Discord in the description. Yeah, they are. Okay, well that's good, dude. That's awesome. So no matter what, no matter what Goliath fusion I get, it's gonna be better than regular cards. So that's good to know. It makes me want to grind out and try to get nothing but fusion cards. Like, to have a deck. Have you seen any decks that have nothing but fusion and event? I'm sure there's people that have just event cards, but fusion and event. NBA gave out 2 free pro cards. Yep. NBA 2K every year when they start, they did, like this year, they did give out a free pro card. But bad thing with those, and just like bad thing with the last one. So like the last pro you had, if you kept up with the entire game, you know, the free pros. So like the last one, they gave out the free pro literally like 2 days before Icon, or before Legend came out. So when Icon was at the end of its life cycle, then they gave out the free pro. They put in those packs in the pack store. They did all of that stuff, and then they put the free pro to expire right before Legend came out. So I mean, it's all about timing. For the people that, like me, that kept up with the game the entire year, that already had, you know, 10 Icon Pros. They gave out the Icon Pros and the free pros right at the end before they start and bring in a new tier. And it's cool that they brought them in and everything, but like I pro my old Icon, and then 2 days later Legend comes out and it does the deck. It doesn't do the deck any good, because you need the Legend cards. It does it good for like the first, I don't know, week, and then after that, but sadly SuperCard never does that. That's too bad. That is too bad. I'm taking screenshots because I thought maybe if the results were good, just like in 2K do results videos for WWE, or eventually get to results videos for WWE. I think that would be cool too. Hopefully everybody would want that. How much? I know we're gonna get to it after this game, but I might as well ask right now, Curtis or Renegade, how much are refreshes? Is it the same as in 2K, where it's just 100 credits for a refresh? SuperCard did it once because the game was so buggy in Season 4. Well, honestly, this year it's 100 credits. So that's cool, because I got 900 credits, so I'll be able to do that. But this year, right, at the very beginning, if all of you played 2K right when it came out, the very first event this year, I don't know if y'all remember this, but the very first event for 2K this year completely crashed. Like the servers crashed, everything, the whole entire event crashed after like 4 hours. Like 4 hours into the event, the whole entire thing crashed. And so they gave out credits, they gave out a pro, they gave out all of that stuff in the beginning as well. So they did the same thing. They did the same thing then, but the very first event this year crashed. Do they have a list of, is there a list of the, like in 2K, like how I did for 2K, from the best regular cards to the worst? Is there a list out there like that for each of the tiers, at least for the upper tiers? I'm curious how some of these cards that I have stack up against, you know, like where they actually fall in the rank of, you know, that particular card tier. SuperCard at the start of Season 4 game was going through maintenance every day. It was broken. Yeah, there's a list. I'll have to Google it. Is it on like Reddit or something? If y'all know it, if y'all do know the list, or at least have the link or something, if y'all can post it in like the comments. That'd be cool, man. I'd like to check that out. Or I'll just Google it. I mean, it's no big deal if you don't have it. I'm sure I can find it. Oh, I want this Dana Brooke card. That looks good. I think it's on Reddit. I'll have to look. All right. That's cool, man. If you find it, dude, like I said, just post it in the comments, or otherwise, you know, I'll search for it and I'll find it. But I'm gonna work really hard to, by the time, you know, the next season comes out, to at least try to be caught up with everybody. And it might not even matter, especially since people have said, you know, hey, they're gonna reset everything, and then I won't have to worry about it. I'll be starting over just like everybody else. A YouTuber named Super Zomba Dumba. Oh, you know what? I actually know who that is. When I did my last 2K stream, one of his videos actually popped up in my feed or whatever for like recommended videos. So I watched it, and he's actually pretty cool, man. I really digged his videos. Seems like a pretty cool guy. I can't remember what his name is. He's like super something barbecue or something. I don't know. I don't remember what he says, but he seemed pretty cool, dude. I totally digged him. And I only watched one of his videos. I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was the one that he got. It was the one video in which he got #1 overall in something. I don't remember what event it was, but he got #1 overall, dude. That's crazy. That is a crazy grind. I liked him, man. I liked him. But to get #1 overall, I mean, how much money do you think you would have to spend to get #1 overall? Like, I couldn't imagine. He's scammed people out of QR codes before. Well, that's not cool. I mean, I don't know anything about him. I just, when I watched his video, I liked it. But I mean, I know nothing about him, so if he's not like legit and cool like that, then, you know, I don't know anything about that. But that's not cool if he did QR codes before. That's not cool. But how much money do you think you got to get #1 overall? That seems like it would be hundreds of dollars, like hundreds of dollars. I couldn't imagine, man. I couldn't imagine spending that much. I mean, this year, I think this year with 2K over the course of the entire season, with all the streams that I've done with 2K, right? I stream every single week, and getting the event cards, at least so many event cards in a row. I've spent hundreds on 2K, easy. Probably like $500 or $600 on 2K. But that's throughout the course of the entire year. And so he gets free stuff from Cat Daddy under the table and has people play on his account. Oh, I see. I see. Well, Cat Daddy ain't supporting me, that is for sure. I mean, if Cat Daddy wants to slide some credits my way, you know, that would be really nice. I tell you what, instead of credits, what would be even better, you know, throw a green screen back here, because my stuff on little poles wrapped up with tape and stuff in the back just doesn't work. I mean, it works obviously because you can't see it, but you can kind of see it. Wait, this side. You can kind of see like the little sparkling and stuff like that. That's just because of the colors and stuff. The green screen is just really bad. You spend wisely. Yeah, I think I spend wisely too as far as the 2K stuff goes, because I use it only for the events and for streams and stuff, just so we could like keep playing the same game over and over again, right? So I think I spend wisely. I don't go over the top. I don't try to get number 1 or nothing. But if they did 2K just like they did WWE, where the rank depended on the card, that might influence me and maybe, I don't know, maybe other people as well, to spend a little bit extra to get, because you know, in 2K all I need to get is top 500, right? It doesn't matter if I'm 499 or it doesn't matter if I'm number 1. It's the same freaking card. So I don't see any purpose in spending all that money to get number 1, unless of course you want to have bragging rights or something, and which is fine, but I spend enough as it is, so getting $4.99 is perfectly fine with me. Most of the YouTubers that play SuperCard gets QR codes for cards or giveaways. Well, obviously Cat Daddy is a lot more invested in WWE, like a lot more. I mean, you could tell by the game modes, the cards, the things they do. They are definitely a lot more invested. I've never heard of anybody in 2K getting free stuff. I mean, I'm not saying that people don't. I mean, maybe they do. I don't know. I don't know any 2K YouTubers, but I've never heard of anybody getting free stuff. I mean, if we ever do get it, I mean, hell, man, you know, they could throw some of that stuff my way, you know. I would give out stuff. I think that would be cool to do giveaways and stuff for free packs and all that stuff during streams, man. That would be fun. I stream 2K, what, twice a week? At least? Twice a week for 2K? Can y'all hear, just curious, can y'all hear the mouse? $2K basketball, since I started using BlueStacks, right? When I'm doing the streams instead of my phone, I use the mouse, and I'm sitting there and I click the button all of the time. I click the mouse like constantly, trying to speed it up. But I guess I never thought if y'all could hear that click or not. Their cards are finally starting to, at least every once in a while, they drop a card at least that's somewhat comparable to the ones they have. I think wrestling has a bigger fan base and spends more money than NBA 2K. I mean, that definitely could be possible. I mean, I honestly would have thought that basketball would have a bigger fan base, but I mean, what do I know? I mean, I would have thought that the sport of basketball, I mean, especially being in, I mean, here in the United States, you know, a football, American football and basketball country. That I would have thought that basketball would have a lot bigger fan base than it does, but as far as the mobile game goes. But I mean, you definitely could be right. I don't know how many they actually have. I know that last time I grinded the last event, I finished like rank 30,000 or something, and the amount of hours that I put into the game and the rank that I got is definitely not even close to comparable to 2K. Like, I would have easily been in close to the top 1,000 or maybe the top 1,750 in 2K. And I ended up being like top 30,000 in wrestling. So obviously there's a lot more people that play. But again, it might be because of the way that it's structured too. Just for the fact that it's season 1 on to season 2 on to season 3. And it's all the same game. So it's like the same game is building upon each other. And they're keeping the same people over and over again. And that could have something to do with it, you know, because 2K has to start over, right? They have to find a way to get the same people to come back, and they have to have this, you know, a way to get new people as well, and they have to do that every year. And wrestling doesn't have to do that. I mean, I'm just started a few months ago, right? And so I missed all season 1, 2, and 3, but yet I can catch up and be at the same, and not like I missed the beat from the past, you know, 3 years of the actual game. So it's like a constant growth instead of a restart. The players are more invested, yeah. I can definitely see more investment. I mean, like I said, I don't even watch wrestling, and I'm more invested in this game than I am in. I'm in love with like the game modes. I'm in love with the cards. I'm in love with like the structure of it, the extra features, I mean, everything that it has just makes it so much more fun. Especially not even being a wrestling fan. But it makes me want to watch wrestling, right? It makes me want to watch SummerSlam and whenever that is, in August or whatever, September. It makes me want to watch that just for the fact of this game and these these wrestlers that are in here. It made me even want to watch the Becky Lynch one, and I was gonna watch it, but I forgot. I honestly forgot. I don't even know what channel it comes on. Undertaker, man, that dude's super old too. Does that guy still wrestle, Undertaker? I can't imagine him still being. These guys gotta be 40-something years old by now. That's a long time in the game. That is a really long. They're like baseball players, man. They can play absolutely forever, it seems like. What type of card is this? This WrestleMania 33. Like, is this from some special event or some special type of card? I mean, obviously, since it looks different than all the rest of them, I mean, it has to be, right? It's some sort of special card or from special event. It looks really cool, though. I mean, I like the design of it and everything. I just, like, some of them you can tell, like the Valentine's or the Halloween or something like that. But that one, I can't really tell where it'd be from. Spring Fusion. Oh, okay. Yeah, the fusions have that the glow underneath it. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome, man. All the different cards, man. There's like 1,000 cards. 2,000 cards. I don't know. There's got to be a lot, though. Have they put out a release date for SummerSlam? Or is there a date actually set for SummerSlam? You get so emotionally attached to cards that we don't delete them. I mean, I totally understand. I totally understand. Like, I mean, just like the designs of them, and especially if they're your favorite wrestler. I mean, they got so many different cards for some of them, and I mean, if they're your favorite guy or girl, or the picture looks really good, or the design looks really good, maybe you don't want to delete them. I'm the same way in 2K. I mean, there are some cards in 2K from my favorite players, you know, when I was a kid, that I just don't want to delete, that I just want to keep, even though I've never used them in my deck whatsoever. I still like put them in there just because I like them. You know, I want to keep them. So then in the chat, what is your favorite, or who is your favorite wrestler? Favorite female wrestler and favorite male wrestler. I really like this girl's pictures. The Asuka, I really like her pictures, man. I really dig that girl's hair. I love all the colors, the pink and the greens, and I think she has some of the coolest pictures. Besides for that one girl that wore that mask, that ninja mask in that one card from last stream. These Halloween cards are probably my favorite, though. Those Halloween cards are freaking awesome. Look at that. Dude doesn't even have an arm. Like, that is freaking sweet. Triple H in China. I know both of them, no doubt. They are definitely older and more of my, well, I mean, that's probably past. Like, when I watched wrestling, I watched it every single week. Or whenever it came on. It wasn't on every week, but back then. But I watched a lot of it in the 80s. And so I watched a ton of wrestling when I was a kid. When I was a little kid, I used to love wrestling and watch in the 80s, man. I watched a ton of wrestling. Every time it came on, every single WrestleMania, I mean, from way back in the day. I even used to collect as a kid. I used to collect wrestling magazines from like the 60s and 70s and stuff. My dad or my grandpa, I don't know whose it was, but they had some of these bunch of magazines in the basement, and I started collecting all these really old magazines and stuff from wrestling, from really old people. Mr. Perfect. There's another one that's pretty darn old. You like the Attitude Era? Like what era is it in now? I mean, what would you classify wrestling these days? I don't think I've actually seen an event or a match in probably 20 years. Jay, what is up, dude? Welcome, man. How is your Thursday going? Happy Thursday. By the way, wait, today's Thursday. Happy Thursday. Almost the weekend. Whether it be night or day where you're at. I can't remember where you're at. I'm sure we've talked about it. So today, actually earlier this morning, I had to go run some errands, right? And I live out in Texas, and of course it's hot. I mean, it's not like the hottest place on earth, but it's still hot. And my car doesn't have air conditioning, right? So I had to drive, I don't know, I was probably in the car maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours or something, driving all over, running all these errands in a car that has absolutely no air conditioning, and it doesn't even like blow normal air. Like the air that comes in the car is like seriously from the engine. Like I can't get it to stop, and it blows out hot air. And dude, it was so miserable, man. It was so miserable. I seriously need to go get that fixed, dude. There's almost nothing worse than being trapped in a car with no air conditioning, dude, especially out here. This is the PG era. Huh. You would die. No, I almost died, no doubt. I tell you what, Curtis, I am definitely gonna get into watching some events and stuff, and get more. I mean, the more I play the game, get more into you know, what's going on, to have some actual game knowledge. It's not like basketball. Like, we jump on 2K live stream, right, and I could talk basketball all day. I mean, talk about the teams, talk about the players, talk about trades, talk about the draft, talk about everything basketball all day. I could do the same thing with football, professional or college. And so not only do I got to catch up on the game, man, I got to catch up on the actual sport. I need to know what's going on and what's going on when, and how they, you know, different types of events that they're having, who has the title, who doesn't, what drama is going on. I mean, one big soap opera, dude. I need to catch up on all that stuff. Get WWE Network for free and watch the old matches. They got, I'm sure they got tons of stuff on probably YouTube and stuff like that. You know, to some of the old matches and some of the old events and stuff. Like, our cable company works a little weird when it comes to channels, because it's a should I say, like a monopoly. I mean, it's like where I live, there is only one option for cable. You can either buy satellite dish or you can get cable from the wall, and those are the only two choices. You don't have a choice in companies. And so they kind of do things a little bit screwy when they talk about the actual, like, what channels you can get and how much you got to pay, and they kind of screw you over in a lot of ways just because they're the only cable company that is, they have like some sort of monopoly hold on this area. And so but I'll definitely check it out, man. I'll see if we even can get it, or if we can offer it. Isn't it scripted? Yeah, no doubt. So you need good writers. I mean, you gotta have good writers when you're telling a story. You gotta have good writers when you do this drama soap opera type of thing. And writing, if you do have bad writing, I mean, it definitely makes things a little bit more difficult to watch. Of course, you need good actors too, so that's also a part of it. And I don't know how good they are. Switches, what's up, my dude? Welcome, man. How is your Thursday going? And again, for everybody in the stream, remember, if you do play 2K, we will be, of course, doing 2K on Friday, like we always do every Friday event. We're just testing out the very first event, you know, just like we do in 2K. We do all of the events, do live streams for all the events. But since I'm getting into WWE, and probably try to add it to the channel for you know, I thought, why not, man? We'll do a WWE stream. Try to get the deck up, try to get you know, get used to doing it. Just like with basketball, And don't forget, in the description is that link to the new sports channel. To this new sports channel that we're trying to move all the sports related stuff over. NY Rangers King, what is up, dude? Welcome. Am I getting Kawhi this gauntlet? I mean, I would like to get Kawhi, but I mean, I'll be honest, like, since it's so close to the very end, I won't buy. I mean, I'll buy refreshes. I'll buy refreshes for the stream tomorrow. So when we do the stream, obviously, just like we do with all the other streams, I'll buy enough refreshes to be able to last for tomorrow and be able to last on Sunday when we close it out. But other than that, since it's the very end, you know, I probably won't end up getting that far. I'll get all the way to the legend before, I'm sure. But if you checked out the video, dude, if you checked out the gauntlet preview, you'll know that. And if you heard all the other 2K streams before, man, you know that getting center cards, bro, is just like it's the worst feeling in the world for me to get a center card. And the fact that they put 3 center legends in there, just, I mean, it's almost like they're purposely doing it to me. Like, they're singling me out, like I did something wrong or something. Like, how, it's dirty. It's a dirty tactic. But I'm gonna do as much as I can anyway, and we're gonna have fun in the stream tomorrow. And get as far as I possibly can in this. You know, like I said, being that I just started WWE, I mean, I'm trying to catch up with everybody, so that way we can add WWE to the channel. So we'll have streams for WWE, we'll have streams for 2K, we'll have streams for Madden. If y'all saw any of if anybody in the chat does play Madden when it comes out, the last 2 years I have done every like tip video you possibly can, how to complete challenges and all that stuff. And this time, I mean, we'll probably just do live streams for all of the Madden stuff and do online for Madden, do online, you know, just every day almost like a different sports game, or have like a schedule, like Mondays and Thursdays WWE, and Fridays and Sundays 2K, and then Wednesdays and Saturdays Madden. And so hopefully we can get the new channel roll. Hey, that's my best actual pull since we've started. That's my best one, even though it's not really very good. But I do, of course, they do at least are useful when it comes to feeding the cards and stuff. Days have been pretty good. How about yours, man? Well, if you heard my story about driving around in the non-air conditioned car all morning trying to run some errands, man, you'll know that besides for that, my day has been good. Besides for that, running around and sweating my ass off inside of a car with no air conditioning. And the bad thing is I have to bring my son with me too. So he's in there. He's like, "But Dad, I'm not sweating. It's all good." And I'm like, "Bro, it's hot. It is hot in here." And but I'm good now. I'm good now. Death Knight, what is up? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday to you. Hopefully your day is going absolutely fantastic. Arcane Phoenix, what is up, man? Welcome. I love y'all showing some love. Even though I know that some of you do not play WWE, I appreciate stopping by and saying what's up, man. Hopefully your day's going great. We are doing absolutely fantastic, being that we're, you know, and I don't have to hear construction either. The construction isn't going off. The air conditioning's on. Everything feels good in here. Oh, I like that Kurt Angle card. You're a dude, love. I will probably, that would probably be as far as I can probably get. But I do have quite a few cards that I need to, I mean, I'm still fairly new, so I still do have quite a few cards that I need to level up. I have like 4 other monster cards that are not leveled up at all. And so if I could get all of those leveled up before I make it that far, I think I'll be able to get through that. But I think that would probably be my last one. I think the cards look amazing. I love how they added fusion cards. I love how they added throwback cards. I love how they, you know, even the new event card, even though I'm never going to get to the Becky, you know, I will never get there. But the card looks freaking awesome. If I had a good enough deck, then we definitely would, but we'll get there. We will get there. I mean, give me another couple months, you know, definitely by the time, whether or not there's a reset or not, we'll be ready to go for sure. Soon. Yeah, make sure to stay hydrated. No doubt, dude. Hydration Nation, yeah. Definitely got to stay hydrated when you're in a car with no AC. but I tried to drive absolutely the least amount as possible. So I took my car to go get the oil changed probably a month ago, right? I took the car to go get the oil changed, and I was a little behind, right? A little behind on the date and stuff and the sticker. And the guy looks at the sticker, right? He looks at the sticker. He looks at me. He like looks at the date. He like double checks the miles, and he looks back and forth, and he's like, he can't figure out what's going on, because when he looked at the date on the sticker, it was 13 months ago. And when he looks at my miles, the miles are only like 2,200 miles since my last oil change. So like in an entire year, I've only drove a little over 2,000 miles. In a whole year. That's how much I drive. Like, he was really confused. He's like he's never seen anybody not drive a car, you know? Like, I don't like to drive, you know? I don't want to drive. You're in WrestleMania 34 plus tier. Yeah, that's pretty good. So with WrestleMania 34, when you're in WrestleMania 34 plus, will you be able to, or how far will you be able to get? Will you be able to get the event card, or will you just be stuck with the Goliath before the event card? Actually, let me wait just 1 minute to get that refresh, and then we'll pay for the other refreshes, just so we can have an extra one. Oh yeah, let me do these superstars, or let me do my health on this one. My energies. What do I don't even know what do I get for winning this? Is it a beast or a monster? It's a beast card, okay. So that wouldn't help too much, but at least it'll help some. Stuck. Does that mean stuck in Goliath? Or the one you're on? Oh, okay. So the one other Goliath, yeah. I know it's weird. So it's weird doing this. Like, if you've never caught my 2K streams, my because normally, you know, I came from the basketball, right? From 2K basketball. And to not be able to finish a gauntlet, to me, like if I wanted to, not having the deck to be able to do it, like, it's a little frustrating, especially being that when I do 2K, I always have the best deck possible, and I always have enough cards to be able to finish the entire gauntlet and get the event cards and get all that stuff. And then the very first time when I first downloaded this app like a month ago, when I first downloaded the app, the very first event was Road to Glory, and like, it was, I don't know, like 5 days after I downloaded it, and I couldn't make it past the second one, and I was so frustrated, dude. I was like, man, this isn't how it's gonna be, is it? Like, is it gonna take forever to get my deck up? So I totally understand, like, the people that are in 2K, how they're like, man, I can't get that far in the gauntlet, and, you know, I'm like, well, if you're stuck with the whole RTG deck with uncommon, you're with the decent manager supports, just +2 the rest of the event. Oh. So you could do +2 no matter what your deck is? Baker, what is up, dude? Are we going to be playing the gauntlet? We're definitely going to be playing the gauntlet tomorrow, man. We'll definitely have a stream right when it drops, right when it comes out. 11 a.m. in the morning, we'll be doing a gauntlet. What'd you think about all those centers, bro? Oh, Jesus. I about cried. I mean, like we were saying, put in some good players. Put in, you know, put in extra legends, not just 2 legends, but put in extra legends. And okay, so this event they put in extra legends, but they put in freaking 3 centers, and God, I got so many centers. Like, it's just so frustrating. Shinsuke. Is that how you say his name? Shinsuke? He's gonna be a pro. That's cool. I still don't have a pro. My highest pro is a beast. That is the highest pro that I got. But I still haven't even been able to pro those, just because I haven't been able to pro them. But I would definitely take a pro. I would definitely take a pro of that, of, I guess, any. I would take a Goliath no matter what it was. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care what it was. You just find people with hardly any games played and it's a win every time. That's crazy. Huh. +2s would take forever though. I mean, if you only do +2s, man, you'd be here all day. I mean, I guess if you had double points each time, so maybe 2s or 4s, then maybe you'd be able to get a little bit faster. But still, man, that'd be a ton of money. I'm stacked at guard and weak at big, so I'm fine with it, man. Well, that's good for you then. Definitely good for you, Baker, that you could get those. Besides for the shack, well, actually, yeah, besides for the shack, I got the other 2. I have the other 2. I don't have the shack though, but the other 2 are gonna be another dupe as well. So I think that runs my center pro dupe to like 6 at Legends. So it's a lot. It's too many for me, man. Too many. Oh, +2 is doubled. All right. All right, man. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah. I guess it's just like 2K, right? Just like 2K, you do the +1s, and you get and get 2. So it's like credits for game nights, credits for double points. You're playing SuperCard and watching the live stream. Well, I appreciate that. Hopefully your pulls are better than what we've been doing for sure. We haven't been pulling some very good stuff. And imagine on 2K, 700. Like I got 748 credits, right? 748, which is, you know, more than $5, right? You get, for $5 you get 600 credits. But on 2K, you gotta buy those, right? You gotta buy those credits, and all of that is free. Like I didn't, and I've actually spent credits. I've probably spent like 1,000 credits on stuff. So I think for free I've earned close to 2,000 credits on this game, and that's not possible in 2K, that's for sure. 8 out of 11 pros are guards, dude. That's like me on the opposite, power forward and center. You got power forward and center, probably 8 out of 11. I mean, I don't know how many I got, but it's about the same thing. About the same thing. The only reason, I think the only reason why I have one at every position is just because of the event cards. I did all the event, or at least the first 6 legend event cards. Got the first 6 legends and all different positions. At this point, though, I'm surprised that all 6 legends weren't centers and power forwards. I really wish they would post something on Twitter, though. It would really be nice if they said that, hey, we're going to be, you know, this is going to be the last event. Next week's going to be the last event. Something's going to be the last event, instead of not saying a thing. So at least we would know. You know, at least we would know which event is going to be the last one. Or if they're going to run it to the very end. I mean, if they run it to the very end, I'm fine with that. I know, man. Since they haven't posted anything since LeBron and Michael. That's been 6 weeks ago, man. 6 weeks ago they haven't posted anything. Like, they're still putting out events. This is like the 4th event in which they haven't said a single word. They don't even post the event card up there anymore. I don't get it. Oh, I like that Alicia Fox. I wonder what card. Anybody see that Alicia Fox? Tell me what card that is from. Because obviously it's not from my card. Because, well, I don't know. Maybe it is my card. I'm not sure if my picture is the original or not. I don't know. I liked it, though. I thought it was a pretty cool picture. You need centers badly, but I don't see the point in playing the gauntlet if it's, you know, I've been thinking that the gauntlet was gonna be I was thinking the last gauntlet was gonna be the last event, but they didn't say anything about that being the last event. And then they did 2 gauntlets in a row, and so now we got another gauntlet, which they haven't said it was the last event. It almost makes me think that they're just gonna keep every week doing gauntlets until the very end. Like, they're just throwing in random cards, not putting any thought into it. Obviously, since they put in 3 centers, I don't see a single reason why they would do that, except they're just picking cards and throwing them in there and then putting them in, hey, this is the event, and that's pretty much it. They don't have to do any work. There's no server issues, there's no anything like that. They just put it in the gauntlet and just not worry about it. Are you gonna buy the 2K19? I'm actually seriously putting in some real thought to doing, like I said, being that, because normally Death Knight on the original channel, like the channel that you're watching this on now, I did 2K, the 2K mobile app. I did Madden. I've done Madden for 2 years. And I've done some baseball, some console for 2K and all of that stuff. But if we can transfer over to the all sports channel, where it's just nothing but sports, I'm actually seriously thinking about doing every sport. Doing 2K19 or doing WWE console, doing even soccer, even FIFA, even considered doing UFC, even considered all that stuff. You know, just do sports, nothing but sports, all day, every day. Like every day, have like a set schedule each day or something. We got sports videos, we got sports streams, nothing but sports. And so I have never played, ever in my life, played a wrestling game besides for WrestleMania on Nintendo, which I really like. By the way, when I was a kid, I had a Nintendo. Back in the 80s, again, back in the 80s. I really liked wrestling, so I had an old wrestling game. Roger, what is up? How are you doing today? Happy Thursday. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh, we got Baker with the $24.99 Pineapple Who. That is what I'm talking about. Pineapple Who, thank you so much for the $24.99. And as you see, Stream Boss, we have a new Stream Boss in the house. And for those of you that are new to the stream, Pineapple Socks was the old stream boss. That was his picture up on the top right there. Baker just took him down with that $24.99, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Pineapple Who. That's what we're saying. That's gonna be the new tagline, Pineapple Who. But thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. Wow, you're playing Road to Glory. I got Beth Phoenix Hall of Fame card. Yeah, we just started with the WWE stuff, adding it to the channel, and so I'm still a little bit behind. I'm gonna catch up to everybody though. I will put in the work. We're getting there. I've only been playing, you know, like a month, so we're gonna get there. I like the picture though. I like the picture, Baker, with in the center, because you can actually see the actual picture. Like, you can't even tell, like pineapples, you couldn't even tell it was socks, like when you're looking at it. It was actual socks with little pineapples on them, but I could actually see your picture. It looks good. Looks good. I think we'll probably be able to get through Monster though, Roger. I think Monster will probably be the furthest we could probably make it with the cards that I have, unless I find some way to be able to get into the new deck tier to try to get some new cards, at least to be able to pro. Do I like Liv Morgan? Well, I love the Liv Morgan summer card. I think the card is a beautiful card, which is why I put her up as my little profile picture or whatever, because I did get her in those free packs that you did with the fusion, and so I like her. Like the picture anyway. I think the picture looks really good. Oh, that card looks kind of sweet. Like, I've never seen one look like this. Is this another, was that gender one another fusion card? That was kind of cool. Or an event card. I didn't even see that we lost one. So, Baker, do you play, or anybody in here? I know Death Knight says they obviously, I'm assuming that you play WWE console, but Baker, do you play 2K console as well? Two title matches, back to back. Title matches really don't matter since I can't make it to the end anyway, but oh my gosh, I have got to fix this. I don't know what it is with the viewer thing on here. This thing never seems to work. I don't know why it always gets stuck. It always like changes like one number and then just stops working. I can't figure out like what's wrong with it. And oh, you know, another question I wanted to ask you, Baker, if you're still here. what about your team next year? What are you gonna do? Are all of you guys that are on that team? Because I know that you are probably, out of everybody that I know, the biggest, score the highest on the leaderboard, get the most points, and as far as the people that are in the Discord and the chat and stuff. Have y'all talked about sticking with your entire team? Like, is that what y'all are gonna do? All of y'all that are on the team now, y'all just gonna be on the same team for next year, or what are y'all gonna do about that? Oh my gosh, I got a card in here that I've never even leveled up. I didn't even notice that. Probably keep playing until you got better cards. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna get. I definitely need to get some. Figure out a way to at least increase the tier. I'm just a little. I'm like one card away from the next tier. One pro away, or one. I don't know. One extra Titan, especially if it was a female. If it was a female Titan, then no doubt I could be in the next tier, but the female cards are so hard to get. I don't know why. They always seem to hold me back. But apparently it's like that for everybody. So everybody has issues with getting those cards. So the last Road to Glory we played, or that I played, the farthest I was able to make it is the SummerSlam 17, the one that I'm on right now. So this was actually, I can already tell just by the cards that are being played that we're going to be able to make it a lot further than that. That is awesome they got a fusion in there. I wish the fusion was at least one deck tier higher, but I'll still take it. I would definitely still take it. Well, there's that Dana Brooke card. I really like that card. That's a sexy looking game. Oh my gosh, that Dean Ambrose card looks freaking awesome. I wish there was a way to get the old Halloween cards too. Maybe like in a Halloween pack, something like that. Thoughts on the Goliath fusion? I have no doubt I am going to do everything I can to get one, for sure. They look amazing, right? They look absolutely amazing. Another deck tier to put in the fusion, which is good. Something else to work for, which is awesome. And so, like the one I got going on right now, I have the monster. I have a monster right now that is getting ready to get finished. later tonight, or actually early tomorrow morning. But that monster one will be done, and then I'll have to wait 4 more days for, I think 4 more days. Is it 4 days? 5 days. And then 5 days for the next one, and then I'm gonna do everything I can to get to the Goliath for sure. I really want one of those. They look really cool. Oh, that one looks awesome too. That throwback card looks freaking sweet. You already have a Goliath fusion? That is awesome, dude. Which one you got? How many Goliath or WrestleMania cards did you have to put in order to get it? I would think that you would need, I mean, I would think you would need at least 4 WrestleMania cards, right? In order to be able to, in order to have enough points to be able to get that. You put in 4. Oh, you know what? I can. Okay. All right. So if you get more points for the Monster Pros, then I can definitely get the fusion. I don't have to worry about getting a getting WrestleMania cards, because I do have pros that I can use. Well, I haven't pro'd them yet, but I do have pros I can get. Title match. Oh, Baker, you're back. I wonder where you went, man. Did you hear any of my questions? I had some. I was asking you a couple questions, dude. I didn't know if you got any of those or not. But welcome back. I hate going to the grocery store. Going to the grocery store is a terrible thing. I was asking about your team. Your 2K team right now. The team that you're on for 2K. Have y'all... Do y'all talk about sticking together, all of y'all together for next year? And just using the same 10 people for next year? Or is it just y'all are gonna go about your separate ways and move on? Or is it a team that you've been playing on for the last couple years? I was just curious how, because I know you got a really good team, man, and you definitely grind. You definitely grind it. At least probably the most in the Discord. Oh my god, that Sheamus card is crazy. I wonder how that was so powerful. You're already recruiting for 19? That's awesome, dude. That's awesome that you were able to find a good team now. Good team, stick with it. I mean, y'all are always on the top, but I am gonna have to do whatever it takes, right? I'm gonna have to do whatever it takes to starting when it drops. It's gonna be a race. It's gonna be a race. I know that since you're in the Discord and stuff, man. Who gets the best pulls in the beginning? Who's gonna get the best pulls? Obviously, we're both gonna get event cards, though, no doubt. But all the other cards, man, get the deck up the highest. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully they add some of these features, though. If they add some of these features that they have in this game over to 2K, man, I'd be in love. I would be absolutely in love. You are at the energy card. No more cards can be earned. I'm hopefully going to get event cards too, but I don't know because you'll be in school. School definitely can be a pain. No doubt, man. If you're going into school or I assume college somewhere, right? But if you're in school, that definitely takes up some time. It does take up some time, and sometimes not always agreeing with your schedule and stuff. I had lots of years of school. Lots of years. Holy shit. We already got the Monster Pros in here. Alright. You're already, no 8 a.m.s though. Yeah, dude, I never went to 8 a.m. classes. You gotta be crazy. Catch me going to 8 a.m. classes. That's just way too early for me. Especially when I was in college, you know, living on my own and stuff. There ain't no way. But hopefully you'll be able to find the time, man. I hope you're able to find the time to be able to grind and stuff, because definitely not going to be the same without you if you don't put in the work and have something for me to beat. I'm going to need you because I need someone to beat. I need someone to get better cards than first. For me to get better cards than you first, of course. Oh, there's another Becky Lynch WrestleMania. She has a lot of cards. She definitely has a lot of cards in this game. So they had 2 Monster Pros in this deck. Wow. Okay. That's good to know, I guess. I didn't know you were streaming. Well, that's what notifications are for, robot. Man, that's why you gotta hit that bell. Bro, you gotta hit that bell. You gotta get those notifications going, so that way when you when you hear something, man, you are able to jump on and check it out. We're trying to grind this. Obviously we're getting close to our limit here. We just won that 6-5, so we're getting pretty close to our limit. Notifications are annoying and loud, man. I feel you. I feel you. I don't have any notifications set up on my phone either. Like, I don't have alerts for Facebook or Twitter or anything like that. I don't have any alerts set up on my phone, just because I don't want it to you know, I don't like it when it pops up on the screen. So I feel you. I feel you. But that is the only way to find out for sure, unless of course you check. But of course, once we get over and get into the flow, especially of this, you know, we'll be doing regular events, you know, once we get the card tier up and stuff. I gotta try to increase my deck a little bit. We gotta do something, man. I think we're getting close to our limit. I really need to pro that beast card, this gender card. If I can find him. I really need to get him. Like, I need only a couple more matches and then I can pro him up. Look at all of my look at all of these throwback cards. I took I've done every single throwback free pack. I don't know how many we need. There we go. Alright, so we got him. So now we just need just a couple more in there, and then we could dupe that one. Remember the throwback cards for the higher star ratings. Remember to pro the throwbacks. If I don't have, I mean, I just don't have any, I just don't have any good throwbacks. Like, the highest I had was WrestleMania, right? No, I did get a SummerSlam, I think. Yep, I got a couple SummerSlams. And so, like, if I pro them, then what happens? Like, what? Like, I still can't use the card though. So what does that do me if I pro it? These cards are super cool though. Like, I remember both Shawn Michaels. Look at Triple H, dude. He looks like a little baby. SummerSlam, I think SummerSlam was the highest one I got. Look at Macho Man, dude. You can pro any of them. The blue star that's on your... Oh! I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying. The blue star on my profile. Diamond Dallas Page, dude. All of these cards, man. All of these cards, crazy. Let me put in the other one. So we do have that one beast, right? And then we can pro that. So that's going to help. And then we got this one as well. The Tyler Breeze, which is really close. But his stats aren't anywhere near where I need them to be. God dang it, I wish you'd tell me how many more I needed. How many more points I needed. They'll be similar to the Titans. That's good, man, because I definitely need them if I want to get any further. At least using the 7-point games. Oh my god, dude. This is annoying. And I still didn't have enough. It's ridiculous. How many do I need? Like this bar at the top where it says 59 out of 60 has literally been at the very end for like the whole entire time I've been putting in these cards. Yeah, five game points. That's what I mean, 5 of them. Yep. Yeah, they would definitely help. No doubt. Nicholas, what is going on? How are you doing today, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Highest card is Titans. That's all I got. I just started a few well, I guess maybe it's been about a month now. Maybe about a month. And so I'm still trying to catch up, you know. Trying to catch up. I normally do obviously a lot of basketball and stuff. So these Titans are my best. I have 5 of them. And so the 5 Titans are my best cards. And once we get those 2 beasts, then that will definitely help out quite a bit, man. Definitely quite a bit. We go up in 5s, easier way to calculate things in 7s. Yeah, no doubt, man. Definitely a lot easier in 5s. I mean, why they picked 7, I don't know. I don't know. A lot of the things they do in 2K don't make sense to me. So, and another one, you know, why go up by 7s? I mean, just lower the points and go by 5. It just makes sense, you know? Oh my gosh, I should have put in that other one. Dang it. I forgot I still got another monster in there that I have never even leveled up yet. You should try to get that beast Big E. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. It's a cool looking card. I definitely like it. I have a that is a good looking card too. Although she looks a little funny with a little chicken head. I do have one in Monster right now. Unfortunately. And when I did Beast, it wasn't Big E that I got, I don't think. But I'm doing the Monster Fusion right now. And so that should be done. I mean, that'll be done tomorrow. Early today. You're just about at WrestleMania 34? Well, I got a long way to go for that. But, I mean, I think I've been doing pretty well, at least with increasing my deck in a couple weeks. Playing on a pretty decent team, you know. And so we're all doing pretty well, and I'm getting tons of rewards and stuff. And so my deck is increasing faster than I can keep up with it, that's for sure. So that's good. It's good that the deck is increasing faster than I can keep up with it. Which makes me happy, that thinking that I'm making progress, you know. The Japanese dude Nakamura is your best. Yeah, I guess once I get his matches up, then his stats will probably be going up a lot more anyway. Hey Nicholas, thanks for the sub, man. Just popped up on the screen. I didn't even notice it. Like, I look at Streamlabs, you know, when I'm doing streams and stuff, and I play on BlueStacks. so I don't see the notifications, but I just saw it, so thank you very much for the sub. And also in the description is a link to a sports channel in which that we're trying to put together for August or September. We are gonna attempt, or at least try to move over all sports related content to a sports specific channel that has WWE and basketball, football, all of that stuff. I like that, laying a card. So if you're interested in that, man, go into the description and go hit that sub button on the other sports channel that will be coming August or September. Just depending on how fast we can get it up and moving, because on this particular channel I do tons of different games, tons of different content. Also, most of these guys are featured in all tier. Most of the guys have multiple images swapped between them. Yeah, I love all of the multiple images, man. I love how they have so many images, so many different pictures that you can put on each one of them. Like I said, if they could add some of these features over to 2K for next year, man, I don't even know if I would have. I mean, it almost feels like I wouldn't even have time to play any other game because I grind 2K so much. But if they added a lot of these features over there, I mean, I don't want to say like a carbon copy, but if it was close, you know, it would be pretty sweet. Does the gender have all? Yeah, the gender was actually, I think, my very first beast card. So his has been at 40 for like 2 weeks now. He was like, I think he was my very first beast card. What's the gender? Who is getting Deluxe Collector's Edition 2K19 WWE? I was actually considering. I was actually, you know what? I actually have really put in some serious thought. I think I'm gonna get, like, I've never played a console wrestling game, God knows how long, but I was actually thinking about adding it to the channel. I mean, we're adding WWE. We're just getting into WWE and adding WWE to the channel. Why not do the console version and do some console streams with wrestling and stuff, man? I think that would be fun. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I don't know how the game is, though. I don't know how past versions are, so y'all are gonna have to let me know in the chat if y'all think that the game is worth getting or not. I've never played any old WWE games, so I don't know if they're good or bad or what. Is there customization in there? That is the real question. Can you customize your own wrestler and go through the whole WWE from like rookie to title holder and stuff with your own custom created character? I think that'd be cool, kind of like UFC. Oh, that Sting card's cool. You just pulled a Triple H for Pro. Dang. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. I wish I could get that. There's major. See, Curtis, man, one of the biggest things, what made me come towards the WWE SuperCard is customization. Like, I love because, like, if you've watched previous streams and content that I do from this channel, right, all of the 2K content, man, the 2K cards are so plain and boring and doesn't have anything special, and these cards have all the different, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say customization, but it has options to where you can design the card how you want to design it. You can play the matches to increase the stats if you want to increase the stats. 2K, there is no such option, right? The card you get is the card you get, and that's pretty much it, and every card's the same. All of these are different. I love customization. That is, so I am down with that, man. If you can customize your own player, like customize his stats, customize like different attributes to his wrestling style, his wrestling moves, increase abilities, have different outfits, different intro music, different attitudes, you know, have him where he, you know, is he a nice guy? Is he an asshole? You know, does he just like, I mean, if it has all of that type of customization, dude, I'm definitely down for that, because that's the type of stuff I like. That is the type of stuff I like, man. You get an AJ Styles card from the Deluxe Edition 2, most likely a Goliath card. The same AJ Styles that was in the event switches, because they did have that, right? They had that AJ Styles event card, and so is it the same exact card as that? And what if there's a reset? Like if you buy the Woo edition, Ric Flair, I guess they got, because they call it that because of Ric Flair, but that's probably obvious, but being that I don't do wrestling and stuff, it just seems funny to me. But anyway, oh my gosh, I lost what I was just talking about. Oh yeah, a reset. Like if they do a reset, what's gonna happen to your AJ Styles card? Is it then just gonna become worthless in October? Like right after the game comes out, then you get a reset, and then then the card's no good. People created superheroes. That is cool. That is cool, dude. If you can create custom outfits, custom skin color, custom face paint, custom all of that stuff, then that would be something that I would totally dig. I would definitely dig some especially hairstyles. If I could, like the Asuka, I love that girl's cards, man. I love that girl's hair, dude. All of the different blues and reds and stuff in her hair, man. I love that. I think that would be cool to be able to do stuff like that. So if that's what it's like, man, I would definitely be down to get it. Add some WWE. Oh my God, we got a Beast card. What? What? That is I rarely ever pull. Obviously, since I am Beast right now, like Beast plus plus, I never pull Beast cards. Very rarely, very rarely. And so we finally got a pull in see, why can't we do this, like why can't we do this in the 2K streams? Like we do the 2K streams and they make me pull support cards. We do a WWE stream and we get a Beast card. So I love it. I don't know if I have that card already though. Let me check to see if I have it. Chris Wolf, what is up, man? Welcome to the stream. You came just in time to see an actual decent pull for me. Obviously, a lot of people like Robot, you know, in here. Nicholas, all you guys that have stacked decks already, which I don't, since we are a little bit new, but I don't even know if I have it. Do I got this dude or not? God, it's so hard to scroll sideways when you're using a mouse. So I have like these, like I have these 3 monsters that I haven't leveled up yet. And I got all of these beasts that I do. Oh wait, no, that was him. I got excited for a second. Yeah, that was the one I just pulled. So I got all of these other beasts too, and all these other monsters that I haven't leveled up. Just because I don't have the cards for them. Like I don't have enough cards to be able to level them up and stuff yet. But we're working on it, man. We're working on it. We're getting there. We're gonna have a WWE deck that compares with my 2K deck eventually. We're gonna get it. But that's awesome that I was able to right when you show up, Chris, man. Lucky charm right there. Oh, that dude had some crazy looking hair. I tell you, the next one, I got to level up that monster, dude. It's just sitting there like not leveled up at all. It doesn't help. Doesn't help when I get there, or when he comes up. But like I said, like I have these monsters and stuff and these other cards that I just do not have I just don't have the cards to defeat him. Or I haven't been able to get the cards to defeat him fast enough. But that sounds like a good problem to have. That's definitely a good problem to have. Oh, John Cena with the clutch. That's nice. Gotta win those close games. Close matches. Keep thinking basketball, right? You do 2K basketball streams so much, and it's a game. Every time I say games and stuff, I mean matches. I gotta get used to all the terminology and stuff. And we just did another Team Battlegrounds as well, so we're gonna get that reward I think today. We did a Team Battlegrounds, like, correct me if I'm wrong, people in the chat, but correct me if I'm wrong, but when you do a Team Battlegrounds, doesn't the team you play have to push the start button in order for you to play them? Or is it sometimes actual active people, or is it sometimes just random people that... Because I was thinking that the people that you play are people that hit the start button, right? That are trying to find people to play. And I'm curious, like, why would you hit the start button if you're not going to play? Because the team that we're facing right now in Team Battlegrounds, we got like 9,000 points, and they have 0. Like, I don't get it. Like, why would you start it if you, why would you start it if you're not gonna play it? Oh my god. WrestleMania 34. What is your best card? I have 5 Titans are my best cards. The Nakamura, according to Robot, is the best of the Titans that I got right now. Some teams start but don't play because low tier players tend to be inactive. So why would they start it? Like, what's the point of starting it? Because I mean, tell me the reward you get for 0 points is literally nothing. And so it doesn't seem like to me there would be any benefit to even starting it. It's a bot. So okay, so if it's a bot team, then that makes sense. Like, if there was no available team, like if we hit start and there was no available team, then they just gave you a bot, then I guess that would make sense. But yeah, if it was a regular team, then I'm like, dude, like, that just doesn't make sense to me why they would do that. Best event to grind for the best cards. Rudy, I'm, you know, just like with 2K, I always think the Gauntlet for 2K is the best event, and since I've been playing this, Road to Glory feels the best event for me too. So I'm fairly new to WWE, and so being fairly new, Road to Glory is the best, man. You get good picks. You get a lot of picks. We just pulled a Beast card in our last draft board. So you get tons of picks. You get tons of cards as well. So seems like a win-win to me, you know. Every time I do an event so far, and people have informed me of this, but since I did every event in which you get the packs, like the platinum packs and stuff like that, every time I open one of those packs, it's been crap. Like, I get the worst cards that you can get for that tier or for that pack. I haven't had very good luck. Last WWE stream we did, we used all of our points and purchased like 6 packs, got like 15 cards or so, and every single one of the cards in all of the packs were the worst card you can get. The absolute worst card you can get except for one. So like 14 out of the 15 cards from the packs were all, I think, WrestleMania 34 cards. And then we got one SummerSlam 17, but they were 14 out of 15 were the worst cards you can get. And then, so out of the packs that we opened, and we opened like 6 packs. So it was absolutely garbage. Absolutely garbage. So I haven't had luck on packs at all from this. Love getting bot teams. Easy win. Yeah, definitely an easy win for us. I mean, like I said, we're already like we're at like 9. We'll have like 10,000 points, and they got 0. So I would say that that's good. Money in the bank is the easiest way to get good cards. All right, well, money in the bank it is. I have not been able to play Money in the Bank enough to even use any of my points yet. So obviously with Money in the Bank, you grind to get the contracts and stuff, and but I still haven't gotten enough contracts to be able to buy any cards. Although the team event cards, I don't know what that currency is called, but those little red tokens, right? Those little red tokens you get from the TVG ones. The fact that you can purchase pairs of cards in a certain tier is awesome. Like, I love the fact that you can purchase cards from a specific tier that you want from the TVG tokens. I think that's super cool too. Man, we're getting some bad combos for cards in this one. You got your 34 Pro, WrestleMania 34 Pro from your last Platinum pack. Dude, I would love to get something like that, man. Love to be able to do that. Ring Domination is super fun. I love Ring Domination. Oh, there's another Asuka card, man. I love her stuff, dude. She's like probably my favorite. I don't know why, but I really dig all of her pictures. Besides for the Ember Moon one, where she has that ninja mask over her face. So I don't remember what card it was, but Ember Moon has like a ninja mask on. Dude, that's probably one of my favorite pictures. But other than that one, you're almost 900 for Money in the Bank, but there's a lot of contracts needed for the best. Yeah, do they reset? I mean, since I know, yeah, you keep what you don't spend. I have not spent anything, and I've been playing it like a month. It's reset once since I've had it, and so and I've kept all my stuff, so that's cool. It's cool that that you keep it even when it resets, because if you don't like the cards that are in there right now, then you keep it till the next reset, and that way you can keep it. It's a Goliath, Ember Moon. Whatever one it was, man, I want that card, dude. Her picture is freaking awesome, dude. I love the little ninja mask, and she has like the crazy look in her eye, and it just looks sick, dude. I really like it. Really like it. I almost went with the monster. I should have went with the silver card. But if there is people, again, if y'all are new to the stream, welcome. In the description right now, there is a link for our new channel that we are trying to put together. We are adding a Sunnyside Sports channel that is going to be dedicated to only sports related content like 2K, like Madden. And now we are adding WWE to it. So if you have not yet, go into the description, click that link for that new channel that will hopefully be up and running in August. I do tons of different games on this current channel, and so I would like to move all sports related stuff over to a separate channel. That's what we're trying to do. So if you haven't yet, you know, go in that description, click that link for that new channel. Go sub to that because I need to get enough subs in order to be able to start the channel and do the same things that I do on this channel, if that makes sense. So I do have the banner and the icon and all that stuff up right now, which hopefully look good. How many matches do I have left on Ginger? Let me go check, because I know we've still been playing them and stuff. He's been jumping up here. He's been jumping up every once in a while. So let me check to see how much we got on Ginger still. We'll do one real quick if. Oh, is that both of them? Oh no, he's at 38 and 38. Is that 38? Yeah, it's 38. All right, yeah, let's just jump over and, well, actually, you know what? They're the top two. When it comes up, I will just pick that. I'll just pick that one. Even if I lose, when it comes up, I'll pick it. I need to remember that. Yeah, I really do need to pro him up, because that will help for the next tier, because if I don't get those two beasts pro'd up, then it's going to be tough to be able to do the next one. Look at old Undergamer with my girl. I'm going to start calling her my girl. I like her, man. Asuka's cool. I totally dig her stuff. Mr. Scott, what is going on? How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday. Hopefully your day is going absolutely fantastic. We are doing great today. If you are new to the channel, new to the stream, welcome. We are just getting into WWE. I've only been playing WWE for about a month now. So, just working on Road to Glory. Getting as far as we possibly can. Is it best to have games played before combining the cards? Yeah, no doubt. I did when I first started, yeah, like Robot says, when I first started, when I got a pro, I pro'd that thing up like without any of them to 40, and then I got one in the same tier and I pro'd that up, and then man, the difference is crazy. Like the difference of the cards, getting all 40 of those matches done and then proing it is incredible. Like it does a lot for the cards. Definitely does a lot. I hope that wasn't one. I just saw that Ginger was on the screen. Power and charisma. So power's one, so yeah, let's go for him. Because we need the power. Even if we lose, we got to get the power done, right? We got to get the power and the toughness. If we get the power and the toughness done, then we can get that pro'd up. I got to remember for each one. I didn't even remember which one was actually the one that I needed the 40 on. I probably should have checked that too. But either one that comes, we'll have to do it. There is a strategy in powering up your cards quicker, or just hoard what you got and put win in the max in the binder. Well, as far as that goes, what I do is, or what I typically have done, I mean for me, you know, I think Robot, who has played a lot longer, can probably tell you better, but at least for me, man, I just save the cards, save the cards, save the cards. When I hit my max, I just feed in my commons and uncommons, and that's it. And then I go and go and go until I max out again, and then I feed my commons and uncommons and then go again. And then I save all of my cards from like rare on up until I pretty much get to like 250, and then I just max out a crap ton of cards, because then you'll have a whole bunch of WrestleManias, you will have a whole bunch of those cards that actually will increase your stats or increase your level instead of the uncommon and common, and you can do a bunch of cards, level up a bunch of cards at one time, so instead of little by little each time. So that's what I do. Every time I max out, I just feed in my common and uncommon, and you could probably do rare too, common, uncommon, and rare, and then just keep all the rest of them each time until you build up a supply of decent cards that you can feed. What time are you gonna stream? 11 a.m. 11 a.m. for the 2K tomorrow. Oh my gosh, we're gonna lose this one. Yeah, 11 a.m. tomorrow, Friday, and then of course, like always, at the end of on Sunday night. So 11 a.m. and then Sunday night. Rowdy Roddy Piper. That is an old school dude, man. That's in my era. That is in my era right there. What? They posted on Twitter, Chris? They did not post on Twitter, man. Let me go. I'm not gonna believe it until I see it. Let me check this out real quick. This weekend's, according to the Twitter page, they just posted this 40 minutes ago. 40 minutes ago, this weekend's event, the Gauntlet, featuring Kawhi Leonard. His jersey looks a little off, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. All Stars, this is the final event, so don't miss out. So that does it. The final event. That is the final event. So final event, guys, for at least 2K when we are talking about 2K. 18 tomorrow, 11 a.m. we will be streaming final event, which is nice. At least when this event is over for tomorrow, we won't have as long as the time to wait until the next one. So Hayes, what is up? What is going on? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hopefully your day is going absolutely fantastic. Knew it'd be the last event. I thought last week would be the last event, but you're right. When I saw that there were multiple legends, it kind of made me think it was going to be the last event, but it really disappointed me, the fact that they're all freaking center cards. Like, if you're going to put in a last event, guys, 2K, Cat Daddy, if you're going to put in a last event, what sense does it make to put in 3 out of the 4 legend cards as centers? Like, that is absolutely stupid to me. Absolutely retarded. Like, why would you do that? If it's going to be the last event, then do a point guard legend, shooting guard legend, small forward legend, power forward, and center. Or at least those other 4 positions, and then you got your Kawhi as the actual event card small forward. Could have done point guard, shooting guard, power forward, center. But no, 3 centers? Yeah, let's do 3 centers. That sounds great. The Jordan event. Yeah, they did that. The Jordan LeBron event was the Jordan event, right? So Jordan event was 6 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago. Not like last year, Chris, where it was the very last event of the year. So that was the very last event last year, but not this year. Yeah, that's Cat Daddy for you, no doubt, man. I don't understand it. It's like they put like I really don't get it. Like, some of the things they do make it seem so retarded. They make no sense. Like, I want to scream that they just, I don't understand. Like, they gotta have, like, when you have events, right, for games, you would think that there's some sort of plan, some sort of big picture, some sort of, like, process in start to finish type thing. Like, who seriously thought that it was a good idea to throw in 3 centers and say, hey, guys, 3 centers, it's all good? I don't know, man. That's just me. That's just me. Am I going for both event cards or no? Probably not, Chris. I mean, we will put in game nights to play the event, obviously. And we will put in game nights at the very end. But we will just be probably... I mean, I've already put in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars into 2K this year. And so we're gonna save for when 2K19 drops. For sure. I've probably put in enough money in 2K this year to buy 2 computers. Unless, of course, we're super close. I mean, if I stay with it and we end up being super close towards the end, then I will. Then I'll probably just, you know, if it's only gonna be like $5 more or something like that, then I do it. But I'm not gonna spend no $20 like normal to try to get it, because you need. I mean, typically with me, I need to put in about $20 for the gauntlet. Oh my gosh, robot, man, you haven't reminded me, dude. I needed to be checking out. I should have been paying attention, but I haven't been watching to seeing which when gender comes up, whether or not the power and toughness is around. That's what I need to do. I need to keep track of the power and toughness. My buddy Jose, that you know, twice in a row without spending money. Yeah, you can definitely do it. You can beat the gauntlet without spending money. You can. I've done it before. I have definitely done it before, but you missed. Oh my gosh, dude. Like, I'm sitting here staring at chat the whole time, right? And I'm not paying attention. Yeah, definitely no sleep. No sleep or wake up. You know, wake up every hour. You could do it, but I'm not going to do it this late in the season, you know? I'm not going to do it this late in the season. Okay. I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to pay attention, robot. We're going to get this. I missed one, man. That stinks. All right. Power toughness. Power toughness. Got to remind myself. I need to get like a little flash thing that comes up. Oh man, that's a good picture right there. What card is this from? From Joker. That was a nice looking picture. So no gender. So we're good on any card. That's a Titan Money in the Bank. So then that's pretty much no chance of getting. Are the Titans? I know the top cards are special cards, but the regular cards like the Titans and stuff, are they regular cards, or are they special as well? I know the top ones are, but are the other ones special, or are they just regular? Money in the Bank Titan. Wish I got that card. Pick is awesome, dude. Pick was sexy. I liked it. Oh, gender charisma. The rest are regular. Okay. So that's good. Power and speed. We got it. We got one power at least. I remembered. Even if we lose, we still gotta do it, right? Still gotta do it. We're gonna get this guy. It'll be my first decent, I guess decent, first decent pro. Not as good as the Goliath one though, but that might be me because I'm biased because I actually have that one. Yeah, I mean I haven't seen every card. Oh, there's another power. Being that I don't know which one is which, I'm just gonna go power and toughness for each gender. Every time I say gender, like I'm thinking It makes me think that I'm saying it wrong because when I say gender, I'm thinking male, female. Fandango. It's an interesting name. We did have both of them already, I think. Am I right? I'm pretty sure we have both of them. And guys, if you haven't already, don't forget, hit that thumbs up if you do enjoy. Really appreciate that. And in the description is the link to the Sunnyside Sports channel. As a reminder, as I will be doing every single stream. Got to remind you that we will be trying to transfer over all sports-related content to that new Sunnyside Sports channel. So that will be coming around in August or September, but the link is in the description. Do only sports games, wrestling, football, basketball, baseball, all that type of stuff. Console, mobile, all that stuff. So if you haven't already, go in that description, hit that link, go sub to that new channel because we do need the subs before we transfer over the content. Try to remember power and toughness stats so you know which one is which. Yeah, I could. That probably would be easier. Or just change the images. That's another good idea. That guy's face looks so funny in this monster picture. Like, what is he doing with his hand? Like, what was he doing with his hand? That's friggin' funny. Like, dude just totally looks bugged out. I think, well, I'm sure that I've had other ones. Let me see how close I am. I think we only just got one power one there, right? One power and that was it. God, I wish I had a side scroll. Oh yeah, that's the old one. So the one with higher stats, 53 and 52, is better. All right, so we got the power done, so we only need toughness. So just 2 toughness. So 2 toughness on... Oh, you're right. That is my only one. Interesting. So 2 toughness on the 53, 52. That should not be a problem. I don't think that should be a problem. We'll be able to get that pretty easy because we do need it. I mean, we're getting close to being able to finish this one. I really need to get those things pro'd up in order to play the next ladder. I'm not sure I'll be able to do +7s on that next one. That just might be too difficult for me. Toughness. This isn't the one that needed toughness, but... I'm currently at Big E and have a rough time at the +5 option. Had to switch to the +3. Well, and if I say +7, it's because I refer to 2K all of the time, so that's my bad. If I say +7, I mean +5. I know that there's a difference, but it's just the amount of 2K time that I've spent and so used to playing 2K. Like I said, I still call these things games. Oh, there's gender. So that's the one we need for toughness. And we don't have a choice because it's a frickin' tag team. Thank you. That was rude. Not making me let me have any choices. I don't like doing it without choices. Oh, that's a nice looking picture too. Man, they got a lot of good pictures on here. That Bo Dallas card right there, he has the goofiest looking grin on his face right there with the thumbs up, man. That thing he looks so goofy in that picture. How can Cat Daddy make such a good wrestling game? I know, man. Like, you would not believe. I mean, I'm sure you do believe it, but Pineapple Socks. You know, I said before, Pineapple Socks is the one that got me to download WWE. I never honestly ever even seen a video or done anything on WWE ever, and he's the one that said, you know, download it, you'll like it, you know, trust me. And I'm like, I don't like wrestling, dude. I don't have any interest in wrestling. But he's like, yeah, but you'll like it. And so I did it. I downloaded it, and I love it, man. I absolutely love this app and love this game. And it's like disappointing to see how an amazing job they did with this game, and then you compare it to 2K and how it makes 2K look like complete garbage. That's frustrating. That is frustrating, being that it's the same company, the same publisher, the same developer, the same everything, and it's literally not the same game at all. Same concept, kind of, but just the fact that it's a card-based collecting game. But that's it. That's the only thing that's different. You know what? Let's do Wild. Let's do Wild and get it over with. 'Cause I need We need to get that done, right? We need to get that done. We need those 2 toughnesses. So all we're looking for is toughness. That's all we care about. We need to get that toughness so we can pro it. Female toughness. Well, that's not what I want to see. Well, there's an Ember Moon WrestleMania. Still, the one with the mask is so much better. Oh, that looks like a Mardi Gras. Looks like a Mardi Gras picture. Male Speed. No. You're at the WrestleMania 34 card, man. You're hustling. You are hustling to get that done. I guess just like with 2K, man. In the 2K regular gauntlets, if you're not on Legend by the time the end of the first day, you probably won't get the event card. So I know the first 24 hours, you got to get through a lot of it. All but like the last 2 ladders, or all but the last 3 ladders at minimum, to be able to even come close to finishing. First of all, 2K, they need to fill the week with something to do. I know, man. They need to fill the week with something to do. Besides for playoffs. Playoffs are trash. Quick play is trash. Online is head-to-head is trash. I mean, in wrestling in WWE, like they have a team in which you actually have team events, right? Like I love how they have team coordinated events all the time. You can do battlegrounds whenever you want. It gives you stuff to do during the week. Oh, there we go. That's one toughness right there out of the way. There's one toughness. Only one more toughness to go. Road to Glory is easy. You can sleep 8 hours a day and still get the event card. Dang. Well, that's a nice change of pace, I guess, from 2K. I mean, you definitely can't get any sleep if you want to do get the event cards in the gauntlet. Of course, unless you want to put in $20. If you put in $20, then you can get the event cards without sleep or with sleeping 8 hours. All right, one more toughness. That's all we need. One more toughness and we're done. What is PCC again? Is that the Rivals Clash? Toughness and speed. Dang it. Yeah, PCC is Rivals Clash. Rivals Clash is boring. AF too. Yeah, Rivals Clash is definitely boring AF. Just because you get 2 draft picks. You're doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. And it was terrible. I mean, absolutely terrible. Oh, there's our toughness. Oh my god, I'm sitting there staring at it the whole time. So we got it. Alright, so we got our toughness one. That's a cool looking rock picture. Dig it. Last man standing. Well, I mean, I don't know about other events, but when you compare it to 2K, right? At least in last man standing, for every time you get past an arena, you get a pack. For every time you increase that little objective part or whatever, you get a pack. And so you can go through the whole thing and get 50-60 packs. You do Rivals Clash in 2K, man, you don't get crap. Like, you can go through the entire event and never pick up a card that's like remotely decent. And then the only card you get at the very end is the card that you're, got from the draft board or from the actual event, which is only one card. And so that is scroll, damn it. All right, so we got, just to make sure, 40 40 40 40 40 40 40 40. We got them all, man. Wait a minute. So I got to take them out. That's a pain in the butt. Oh, now I can combine it. Okay. I just had to switch it or whatever. All right. So we finally got my best pro card. There is. Or that I have anyway. I don't even know if I have cards to put in there, but we're going to check. SummerSlam. Ultimate. Yeah, we got some Ultimate. Level 55, and I think I'll probably just use a WrestleMania 33 because I got tons of guys in here that I don't need. Like some. Oh wait, he's already leveled up. Samoa Joe. I got tons of. Oh my gosh, I got tons of WrestleMania 33. I could increase half my deck. All right. Well, look at that. Our first beast. Our first beast pro. Which is still isn't as good as 3 of the Titans. But still a card nonetheless that is good for me. So right on, dude. Right on. Now we need to just add another card in here. So we have, there he is down there. We need to add another monster card. And since we had so many WrestleManias, I might as well increase these as well, right? Might as well spend them and get rid of these. How many you think I need? Probably 3 of them, maybe? We'll do 2. I don't know how many you need, so I'm going to do 2 of them. Okay, so I guess it was 3. Dang, at the top tiers, though, they thing hardly goes up at all. LMS doesn't force you to sit on your ass and play all day to get the card, yeah. No doubt. Oh, yeah, you can't change your deck. That's irritating. I don't like that. Okay, so I'm just going to leave him at that just because that's close enough and we can use it. John Cena, which I have at level 42. I could just... That way both of them at least have something to do. Ken Shamrock. Man, he's an old dude too. I remember him from back in the day. Alright. Back on it, man. That's exciting, though. So we got another beast. At least a beast. Being able to pro it. So that's cool. That's going to help. That is going to help if I was able to pick up enough matches for my other beast to be able to pro him, man. That would be cool. Get up to Arena 47. Yeah, that's... 47, I'm nowhere close to that. PCC was great to train cards and get pulls off the board. I mean, Rivals Clash is an absolute terrible event to get cards off the board from. And a terrible event to train cards and stuff, just because you don't get any cards. You literally get like no cards. Every single time we do the results video for RC, it's the least amount of draft board resets and the least amount of good pulls every time. Oh, that's a cool looking card. Elimination Chamber, that's pretty sweet. There is our beautiful gender card. Looks good. Definitely looks good. And then the Tyler Breeze, if I could get that. He's still got tons of matches, though. Tons of matches left to do. Yeah, well, I would personally take LMS all day over Rivals Clash on 2K or Raining Threes on 2K. Raining Threes, oh man, the amount of bugs in Raining Threes in 2K. I just look at it like this, man. WWE has events that work like they're supposed to. They're fairly decent and fun to play for the most part. I mean, at least for me. They're unique in some way. Dang, that's a big boy. Fool had 1 or 2 burritos in his time. Did he just teabag me? What an asshole. But all the events work like they're supposed to, and there's no bugs or glitches, and there's no issues that we get the same issues with 2K with. So, I mean, think about that. I mean, having to grind out a Raining Threes event for an event card when it's broken, like, that's torture. That is absolutely torture when you're playing a broken game and have to do it till you get the event card. Yo, it's just frustrating to no end sometimes. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Yeah, F Raining Threes. That's right, man. I hope they get that. They better have that game mode fixed by next year, man. If they can't, or add, yeah, they need it fixed. They just need to just fix it. Like, why they couldn't have fixed it this year? Hell if I know. Ross the Boss 03, what is up, my dude? Welcome to the stream. How'd you get so many good cards? I was watching your stream and it inspired me. Hey, bro, like you're new just like me. I've only been playing WWE for... Oh, that is a freaking awesome card. I totally just cut myself off there right just now, but that card was freaking awesome, dude. I don't know what that was from or what season that was from or what event that was from, but that was freaking cool. Anyway, I only been playing a month or so, and somebody else got me into the game. So that's cool that from the stream and watching this and doing some WWE Road to Glory inspires you to do an event. So play the game. That's cool, man. I just play the game. I just been playing the game just like we do in 2K. Right, just play the events, get all the free cards that you can, like this Sting card. Oh my God, he looks young. See, this is how I remember him, right here. That's how I remember it. Back in the 80s. Man, I'm old. Yeah. Anyway. R3 is the best game mode in the NBA. It doesn't matter how many picks you get in R3. The actual event drives me absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So we're almost done with this. We got just a little bit more to go. And we get a beast card. So maybe that'll be another dupe. Man, if I could get another dupe in this, bro, that'd be great. Just do... Oh, Ross, do one of these. These are so easy, dude. King of the Ring is literally the easiest event in this game. As long as you keep up with these little, the energies, as long as you keep up with these energies, put it in here, man, you can literally win this every single time. I don't think I have ever lost in this event, ever. As long as you keep up with the energy. And so, I do that. You know, that really helps. Obviously, you do, things like elimination. Do all the events. Do all the events. Get on a team. Do all that stuff, man. You'll definitely get good. The low tier ones are easy. Is that you rubbing it in my face? Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say, brother? Well, I can probably respect that, because the people that are Goliath tier have put in tons of work. Therefore, they play the game more, right? The people that are Goliath play the game a lot. So therefore, they'll be on a lot. And they are probably the ones that would do the refreshes and want to get the Goliath. I think probably half these teams are probably bots. And they're just random teams thrown in here that the people don't play. So I can respect that. I can definitely respect that. Yeah, I'm still yet to get past the first round in Goliath. Okay, yeah, I mean, that I can totally respect that, man. I bet you these people have worked to get the best King of the Ring deck, and they can finally do that. But anyway, guys, I think that's actually going to do it for the day, man. It is time for me to make dinner. I have got to get dinner ready. Got to feed the kids, or the kid. And we've been streaming for 3 hours, man. 3 hours we've been going on WWE. A 3-hour event stream, our very first event stream. So that's absolutely amazing. I do appreciate everybody that came out. All you guys, Switches and Robot and Curtis, Ross the Boss, all you guys that are new to the stream as well, Chris, Rudy, Hayes, of course, and gotta thank my man Baker again with the $24.99 dono. He is the stream boss. Much appreciated to him as well, and also everybody else that came out, showed your support. Really appreciate all of that stuff. Tomorrow we will be streaming. If you are interested and new to the stream, you want to check out 2K. We will be streaming at 11 a.m. Central Time, U.S. Central Time if you're from some other country. So come check that out. But until then, man, thanks everybody for coming out, man. It's a lot of fun. I'm excited about doing WWE and everything to come. Check the description if you haven't already. Hit that sub button to the new channel. Hit that thumbs up to the video, to the stream if you did enjoy, and join the Discord if you want more 2K WWE. We'll make a WWE Discord. We're gonna need one if we're gonna have this channel, right? We're gonna need one if we're gonna be doing this. But anyway, that's gonna do it. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all later tomorrow.